the corner, drop the bag in the square, nice and easy. I think they...
The 14th Annual All-Star Football Challenge is brought to you by FRS Healthy Performance. Find your fuel at FRS.com. One of them will be very... Yeah, Samantha, it almost sounded like Michael Floyd brought his own petition here today. Some pretty close times, though. I think they got a little bit of an...
So we're trying to help them become professionals at this point.
And so their whole day is all about eating right, exercising right, stretching right, just doing everything they need to do so they maximize their performance at the various tests they have coming up to the NFL draft. So they've gone from college students to, grown men.
Terrible.
Coming up next out of South Carolina, Melvin Ingram.
Melvin Ingram, probably the smallest defensive lineman we're going to see in this competition. 6'4", only 263 pounds. You see right there, guys, a little bit lighter, having an issue there with that sled.
If you get off a little bit on that sled and it turns on you, it is tough to rebound from that.
Interesting technique there by Melvin, trying to go in and find that football, deciding not to jump, but
Ingram scored 3 touchdowns this season. So he is a tremendous athlete. You could tell when he got to the end with the football, he was comfortable and knew what to do with it.
Tremendously athletic. You remember against Georgia, scored on a fake punt, also scored in a fumble recovery, scored another fumble recovery against Vandy, having a little issue with that last bag on the hurdle, but the sled not getting low enough, not driving with his legs, kind of bending his back, and the sled gets pushed off course. That cost Melvin Ingram some valuable time. See, I think he's got to dive in there and find the football. He was very liberal by the way he went in there and just trying to look for it.
Having a little fun with one of our cameramen down there. Ingram, 20.0. He's the leader now.
How about that? Even with the issues on the sled, still has the lead. He started his career at South Carolina as a linebacker. He does have tremendous speed. We saw that all season long. That speed helping him here take the lead.
Guys, he might be winning come April when that draft rolls around. Well, Ingram wins it by 0.5. So the Gamecocks rack up a win, and let's go to Samantha Steele. Sam?
Melvin, how many tires have you lifted in your day?
Oh, a lot of them. We do them a lot in the off season, so that really wasn't the hard part.
So it's no big deal. What did you think of your competition tonight?
It was hard competition, but I had to come out with the victory.
And the earrings didn't weigh you down. Congratulations.
No, ma'am.
Mark.
Yeah, I got a lot of ice in those ears. Ingram the winner, and the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our winners of the FRS Healthy Performance Wide Receiver Hands Competition. WR Posey, Keenan Robinson winning the U.S. Marines Obstacle Course. Ingram and Nick Foles out of Arizona, a winner as well. Up next, the Mercedes-Benz Tandem Obstacle Course, which is always interesting and fun. But
you gotta do what you've never done to get to where you've never been. So that's what we're doing here, Yeah, he could have easily stayed in South Carolina and train. I could easily stayed in Austin and train, but
me and Keenan, we got a bond here, man. This is family here, man. So y'all boys can join the family. We got a couch. Get y'all some cover. Y'all can stay tonight, man.
Got a nice kitchen. Got flat screen TVs. Got furniture, it's all decorated. People come here like, y'all decorated. Nah, it just came like this. So
yeah, it's way nicer than what I expected. I ain't expected it to be this. As you can see, it's a great living experience right here, and I'm thankful for it. Actually, it's just.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I thought it was gonna be like a dorm room.
You see, we got a PS3.
Yeah. Anybody? Get this on camera. Anybody who feel like they can beat me in 2K, let me know. We on the PS3. Because I feel like I'm one of the top 2 in the world in 2K. If Roger Goodell feel like he beat me in 2K, then I play him.
Hit us up on Twitter. You can play it.
Twitter at Melvin Ingram. So just hit me up. Let me know you want to play me in 2K, and we can make something happen. We need to get our followers up. I'm at 7,000 right now. So if you can give me the 20K, that'd be love.
I think it's nice. All people see is the games on Sundays, the games on Saturdays. They don't see this right here, what you're doing in the off season and leading up to the draft.
These guys are all talented. The talent is just the cover charge to get in the door. To stay in the league and have a great career, now it takes these little habits that make them a professional.
now with the rules for the Mercedes-Benz Tandem obstacle course. Player number 1 starts by weaving and enters the wide stepper. There's a penalty assessed for each step that's missed. VP, remember, guys, at the Senior Bowl. And now it's third team.
Yeah, we got you, baby.
Melvin Ingram going to lead it off.
Cool killer look.
Remember, both these guys won their individual challenges earlier in the competition, so this might be the team to beat right here. Lots of athleticism right now on the field. That bag did not stand a chance. He struggled with the ropes earlier in the challenge, not having an issue here through the foot quickness drill.
Here's the toughest part of this segment. Looks good, low to the ground, drops him in, looks really good.
Ooh, that's a good leadoff leg.
235-pound linebacker. You see, this guy used to play wide receiver in high school. You can see the raw athletic. Is that fair?
Oh, they might beat it.
This is tough.
Yep.
He did.
That's it.
28.2.
That's it.
Ingram said he had his cool killer look on to start things off.
These guys just keep winning. And these guys, remember, roommates in the offseason here, preparing for the combine, preparing for their pro days in the NFL draft.
Playing on the ladder. These guys did a really good job with this ladder, much better than the ropes.
Yeah, no penalties throughout the way. Nice balance, and really right here, Joey, you say going down, getting the bag, keeping your feet underneath you, as well as scooping up the football here on the fumble.
After watching these guys, Danny, I'm not so sure that that's the toughest part of this competition, because those guys made it look easy.
Robinson took it home with a nice anchor leg. Impressive quickness. And a nice roll into the padding.
Smart going head first in, kind of like a sprinter in the 100-meter dash. Just trying to get that edge at the very end. In the end, talked about milliseconds being the difference. Came through here from Melvin Ingram, Keenan Robinson.
Let's take a look at
You don't know it?
There's a score, and Ingram and Robinson, the winners.
Of course.
Let's take a look at our leaderboard.
Roll Tide.
Ingram and Robinson. Hold on, he's from Texas.
I was going to say, that's a Longhorn
Tide.
handing. That's the second time he said that tonight. Might not be allowed to go back to Austin.
Let's get on to Samantha Steele. Sam with the winners.
Mac Brown is not happy about that. All right, guys, tell everybody the truth. Your roommates, I hear. Have you been practicing this drill in your room?
Nah, we haven't, you know. We came out here yesterday, did a little walkthrough, again earlier today, I'm sorry. And now we just put it to the test and came out here and achieved.
How hard was the beanbag part of that drill?
It wasn't all that hard. We just put my mind to it. Just had to put it land on the line for my team.
For your team and your roommate. How nice is that? Congratulations, guys. You're making everybody look bad. Keep it up.
All right, Sam, still to come. Full team competition. And they're dancing right now, but they're going to be real serious come Thursday, April 26th. That's when round 1 of the NFL draft tips off. Coverage on ESPN Friday, as well as Saturday, the ensuing rounds at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. Let's take a look at the top 10 plays from our group of athletes here at the All-Star Football Challenge. Boy, when you look at Keenan Robinson, so agile and hostile at times.
Yeah, Kansas State quarterback Colin Klein, a tough guy. That's a good thing because that hit might have ended me.
Hey, Danny, quarterback to quarterback, 9 touchdowns. Have you ever had a day like that you even dreamed of?
And we're not listing a month's worth of stats. That's one game. Unbelievable, the numbers that he put up all year long.
It's not video game numbers because nobody throws for 9 touchdown passes in a video game.
Now, Joey, as a receiver, you got to love something like this in this situation, right?
Yeah, that was fun to watch. Fun to watch the defense try to catch up to those guys.
Isaiah Pete, what a postseason he's had since his bowl game.
Small running back, hard to get a hold of him. You see guys that are having trouble grabbing him. Great balance and stand on his feet.
He's got skills to play defense, which we've seen that this year as well. How's that make you feel, Danny?
Tennessee struggled to keep quarterbacks healthy. That's why.
Stay down. Just stay down.
And Kellen Moore, the winningest quarterback in FBS history.
You know, to be lucky, you got to be good. So here's a Hail Mary, which you don't see very often get hit. But Kellen Moore, I mean, what can you say about his accuracy and his impact on Boise State?
Fletcher Cox, guys, has blocked a couple of kicks like that in his career at Mississippi State. That's not a surprise. Big play.
No, and NFL scouts love that. They always say the more you can do.
And what about Melvin Ingram on the fake punt here?
Your athlete getting to the end zone for a defensive end, his 3rd touchdown of the season.
One of my favorite plays from this past year in college football.
Mohamed Sanu.
One-handed snag
What's
like
so
it's nothing.
impressive about Sanu is the next receiver on his team had 32 catches to his 115.
Nick Foles put up some pretty good numbers for the Wildcats this year, too.
This is improvisation at its best.
Left-handed.
Don't do this at home, kids. This will get you benched quick.
And speaking of improvisation and juggling acts, Michael Floyd, check this one out, guys.
This is in the bowl game. This is why wide receivers are quarterbacks' best friends. He caught it 6 times, by the way. That's
And watch him get lit up by Nigel Bradham right at the end, and he still hung on to it.
Strength and size.
My wide receiver pick would be Michael Floyd, University of Notre Dame.
Well, coming up next, it's the full team competition.
We wake up, be here the same time every day. You can't be late. And when you're in the NFL, if you're late to anything, you get fined or you can even get cut, which is fired. So it's an everyday job, a 9 to 5.
Full team competition as we get set to put a lid on this. Let's take a look at the teams. We saw that extensive research draft process, guys, that they went through. And here's what it came out like on the other side. Now, as we look at the teams, Jesse, give me your prediction. Who do you like here?
Well, what we're seeing right away is
pretty much over.
But if you had to have a guy doing it, why not Kellen Moore, arguably the most accurate quarterback we saw in college football last year?
That's the first time I've seen someone actually throw it into that FRS thing there. Floyd going to be second, and then Robinson third.
Make sure I get this right.
I'll see if complacency is set in for these. Remember, all of these guys here have won tonight so far. Keenan Robinson right now trying to juice up the referee a little bit.
Winning tradition, baby.
Ingram's nice and relaxed. You can tell he's won a couple times tonight.
This is a big throw right here. Big throw.
Ooh, wow. Nails it.
Okay.
Nice.
Got to get it out. Now we got to go. Got to go right here. Wow, look how big and strong he is.
It's on. They've turned up the level.
He hit a couple ropes. Makes it tough. No flag.
Wow, you think Michael Floyd wants this? Oh, hey.
Nice bounce.
Off the scoop. Yeah, he really did. Good technique.
He's going in.
He's got to go. Here comes the tag right here now. He's got to make it there. In 8 seconds, he's got to be there.
Stayed on his feet. That is big for Ingram.
36.8, the time to beat.
Again.
Got to go.
Dives. Team 2 takes the lead.
Didn't I say Team 2 at the beginning? Did I just flip-flop back to my original team again? These guys are champions.
Kellen Moore. Oh, Case Keenan wants a flag. For what?
Well, this was money right off the bat, and it had to be. Kellen Moore, a guy who completed 74% of his passes this past year, automatic, spits it out to Michael Floyd, his big-time receiver, does the rest.
As a receiver, you see a spiral like that coming at you, you feel nice and comfortable grabbing it in your hands.
And this was the bounce that Joey was talking about. Look at that smart play. Let the ground do a little bit of the work for you to go under and scoop it up. And Melvin Ingram, the touchdown maker, 3 scores this year. This is the biggest touchdown of the night for Melvin Ingram. Kellen Moore and teammates there to accompany him and congratulate him. We got some new leaders here in the race.
35.8, Team 2 in the lead.
Hey, just y'all let y'all know, this is the fake Nick that y'all seeing. He's usually a crazy guy. So get up to him. He's a person. The personality right here is not really Nick.
And Team 1 finishing second, Team 2 winning it with a time of 35.8. So the duo of Moore and Floyd take it again, right, Sam?
First things first, how does it feel to break Case Keenum's heart? He's actually crying over there.
Oh, it was good. He put the pressure on us first, so you know we had to come and respond and hit a couple passes and then let the athletic guys take care of it.
Speaking of the athletic guys, what was your mindset going through that one? Did you know you had to win this?
Yeah, and I wanted to hold it down for my team and show them that we're all competitors and we can win this thing. Even though Case hit the #1, we had confidence in Kellen that he can hit it right off the bat too.
And then I saw Melvin over here playing quarterback. I don't know if you guys saw this. He probably hit 10 in a row. Are you actually supposed to be a QB?
Yeah. Some ties got switched and I went to a D-line, but I was originally supposed to be a quarterback.
Same thing. All right, so what are you guys taking away from this experience today now that you know you're a winner?
A win.
Oh, you're coming
What you want me to say? I say anything you want me to.
We taking a win away from this. We taking a win. We came here to get our objective done, and that's what we did. We came here to win.
What's happening here, guys? I don't know. I'm just going to send it back over to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Samantha. And here's a look at our 2012 All-Star Football Challenge winners today. Posey, Robinson, Ingram, and Foles in the individual competitions. And in the pairs and team competition, boy, that last one, the full team competition, Team 2, with Moore, Floyd, Robinson, and Ingram turning it up a notch and winning it. Well, afterwards, well, they had a chance to have a little bit of fun. They came here as competitors and leave as friends.